Hey, welcome back to the Fire and Water Cooking Channel. I'm Darren, of course. Today, if you read the title, yeah, this is something different, something new. I haven't seen a whole lot of videos on this on YouTube, so I decided I was going to go ahead and buy myself some 66's beef off of the internet, just like you see on Yellowstone, the 66's. They're coming out with a new show. Yes, Taylor Sheridan, who wrote Yellowstone and a few other shows, actually bought this ranch back in 2021 or so. So he's even got his signature on this stuff, guys, right here on this page, kind of saying thank you for buying. So we're going to do a quick review of this. I'll be right back. Alright guys, like I said, you know, if you watch Yellowstone, and especially season 5, the first part, you know, Beth was talking to her dad about how to try to save the ranch. You know, they were sending their cattle away and the ranch has been losing money, and she pulled up 66's website and saw that they were selling their own beef, and she gave them a call and said, hey, how much of this beef do you sell? And he told her like 8 million pounds, and they always run out. Well, they actually sell it, guys, and I found it on the website. You can find the link to the website below. I'm not an affiliate for them. Doesn't look like they have an affiliate program, so I decided, hey, I'm going to go ahead and order some of this meat, do some reviews so people can see if this 66's beef is as good as they say it is. It's a very historic ranch. Right on the box it says tradition lives here. You know, that's one of their one of their slogans. They've been around since the late 1800s. There's a long history. It's a huge ranch in Texas that really does exist. They actually do some pretty cool things when you do order from them. They actually send you a pretty cool thermal bag with their logo and picture on it, and it's got a zipper on it. So this is a pretty decent little thermal bag you get just for ordering from them. I've ordered lots of different online meat companies before, Crowd Cow, Porter Road, some of the other bigger ones. Never had anybody send me a thermal bag like that. So hey, that's pretty good. Now they do offer pretty much, they're kind of limited on what they do offer as far as cuts. They do have steaks and ground beef, of course. They call it crown prime rib, but they do have prime and choice cuts. So we're going to go ahead today. Some of the things I did order with these are the strip steaks, and I got 2 of the prime, USDA prime, and 2 of the USDA choice steaks here, and they're not cheap. I mean, like I'm telling you, their beef is not cheap, so it's not something that you're gonna probably buy every week. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and try it out for you. These are the choice. I'll give you a close-up of the package here, just so you guys can see. So this is a strip loin steak. This is their black label, which is their prime cut. So they do ship it pretty quick. I ordered it on Monday. I think I had it on Wednesday. So it's a pretty fast shipping, pretty much almost overnight. There was plenty of dry ice in the box when I got it. And like I said, I got follow-up emails really good, really quick as well. They did send, like I said, they send you a good pamphlet here that explains. First thing that you open it up, and Taylor Sheridan actually has a little note thanking you with his signature, with a picture of him riding a horse through the cattle ranch, and kind of explaining their cuts and what the difference between prime and choice. They actually wet age their beef 21 days before they start processing it. So it just has some little information in here, of course, pictures of the ranch. And on the next page, just kind of tells you how to cook it. If you didn't know already, what the difference between the donenesses are. So it's a nice little incentive here on the back too. For your next beef order over $200, they'll give you $25 off. Now I actually bought this on a Father's Day special, so they offered 20% off and free shipping, of course. So I already got 20% off, which was a little bit better than you know, because I paid a little over $200 for what I ordered. Actually, about probably about $400 because I ordered some fillets and all that too. I'm going to be doing videos of that as well. I'm going to do some videos of making a burger from their ground beef as well. So I got more videos I'm going to do of their beef, guys. So tonight we're just going to focus on these strip steaks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the packages. I'm going to show you the difference between the on the marbling, on the prime versus the choice. I'm going to season them up. We're going to sous vide them for about 2 hours. Then we're going to sear them off in the Cavalry. I don't think I've seared anything on the Cavalry yet, so I'm going to show you how you can use the Cavalry grill smoker to sear as well. All right, guys, I'll be right back when I got these out of the pack. All right, guys, so I'm going to get you a little closer up here so you can see them, and I'm going to hold them up to the camera a little bit too so you can see the difference. So here we are. We got these strip loins. Like I said, I am going to sous vide them for a couple hours before I sear them off, just because I want to get them to that perfect temperature. When I sear them, it's going to be very quick, so I'm not really worried about them over cooking because these are thick. They're about a little over an inch. I wouldn't say 1.5 inches or 2, but they're a little over an inch, maybe 1.25 inches thick. Okay, so these two here on this side are the prime grade, and as you can see, they do have some more intermuscular fat than these here, and these are the choice. So that's a choice. So you can take a look at the intermuscular fat there. I'll take the one from the other side here, which is the prime grade, and you can see it does have a little bit more of that intermuscular fat. That's pretty much the only difference between choice and prime and select. It's the intermuscular fat. So it's that marbling that that they look for, and the USDA grades these, and actually the ranchers have to actually pay extra to get these graded. So they actually pay the USDA to come in and grade their beef. I'm going to go ahead and season these up, guys. Like I said, we're going to do a little comparison on the taste in the end, the difference between prime and choice. I'm going to cook them 2 separate bags. I'm going to mark one, you know, with a C, one with a P, so I know which ones are choice, which ones are prime after they come out of the bath. And I'm using my black garlic and coffee seasoning. This is a perfect perfect steak seasoning, guys. We're going to let it sit for a couple minutes, and then we're going to bag them up into a vacuum bag and put them in the sous vide bath. I got that running right now to 129 degrees. Like I said, we're going to run them for right about 2 hours. That's going to be enough to cook them all the way through and tenderize them just a little bit, not a whole lot, but it'll get them all cooked all the way through, so I don't have to worry about overcooking them when I get them on the grill to sear. That's it. I'll put a little bit more of this seasoning on before we sear them up, but that's it, guys. I will see you when I get these put in the sous vide bath. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to sear these on the Cavalry right over the fire there. So I got my rack all the way at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and get my fire going in the fire box. And we're going to get that charcoal going pretty good, and then we're going to put those wood splits on because I want it to be kind of like we're cooking over a campfire out on the Yellowstone. So we're going to get this fire going really well, put those wood splits on top, and we're going to get a nice smoke profile to these steaks, just like we were cooking over a cowboy campfire. All right, guys, I'll see you back when we're getting these going. All right, guys, these steaks are ready, and my fire is well ready as well. It is pretty hot. I just checked it, and It's about 800 degrees over there. So it's ready. The steaks are ready. I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the sous vide bath. Shut this off. And we're going to pat these dry. Take a look at them. I'll be right back when we're patting them dry and getting them ready to sear up. Alright guys, so these are all ready to be patted dry. So these two here are the choice. On this side, these are the prime. Really, you can't tell that much of a difference right now because I've got them covered in seasoning and they're par cooked here at the sous vide. So you really can't tell much of a difference just by looking at them after they come out of the bath. But I'm hoping that after we're done searing these up, we'll be able to taste test and see if there's much of a difference. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit more seasoning on here. Not a ton, just enough to kind of make up for what was lost in the sous vide bag. Like I said, black garlic and coffee. Try it out, guys. You'll love it. It'll be your go-to for beef, for prime rib, steaks, roasts of all kinds. Tell you what, everybody that has it loves it. Alright, there you go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get these ready to sear up. I'll be back and we'll do a taste test. This fire is really, really hot, guys. It's not going to take long at all for these to sear up. Actually, I think this is over 800 degrees, or closer to 900. So they're going to sear up really, really good and really fast. Going to get some nice grill marks on these. And smell that wood smoke, so we're going to have some wood flavor on there as well. So, yeah, looks like it's pretty good. These are going to sear up just fine on the Cavalry. So you can sear just like any other grill. Alright guys, now is the time to check it out. Look at that sear. And we got some good grill marks on these as well. That 800 plus degrees sear is perfect for these steaks. I tell you what, I can't wait to cut these open. This is my prime steak right here. We're going to cut this one open first. I just want to show you the doneness level on these. Like I said, we started these off in the sous vide for 2 hours at 129 degrees to get them all the way cooked. And then we got that quick sear of over 800 degrees, almost 900 degrees on the Cavalry. Did a perfect job, perfectly medium rare all the way through, no gray band at all, and a perfect, really good sear. So we're going to cut these little piece off and do a little taste test. So this is my choice right here. I'm going to go ahead and give that a quick taste. Nice and tender, nice and juicy, very beefy flavor. You can tell it's a high quality beef for sure. It's not, chewy at all. And now we're going to go ahead and compare it to the prime. Look at that. Done this on that prime. It's really, really good. A little bit less tender. I mean, more tender. Of course, there's a little bit more of a tenderness to it. You can tell it just by taking a bite back and forth, right? But, between the two, you can tell that one was a little bit more tender, a little bit more juicy. Now, on a day-to-day average every day, the choice is probably a great option for you guys. The prime is something to where you can do that on a special occasion when you want to impress people. But they're definitely both really good, high quality, super juicy, super flavorful. You're not going to be disappointed with either one of these. So check out the 66's online, 66's Ranch, and order some of these steaks. I'm going to be doing some more of these steaks, different kinds, fillets, hamburgers, and all that. I'll see you on the next one.